Hello, this video is on step 2 of the behavior process, which is the behavior referral form. It talks you through how to use that form, including the first section and then the section after that, which is the positive section of the form. Okay, so step 2 of the behavior process is if there's a behavior that occurred in a classroom and you need to notify an administrator about that behavior, good or bad, you'll fill out this form right here. And if you click this link in the actual slideshow, you'll be able to see an example of that. We'll go through it as well. Some cool things about this form, as soon as you submit that form, I will get an email of whatever you wrote right away. So for example, if you're sending a student to the office, I'm going to get that feedback right away. It's going to save some time for secretaries trying to track me down. Wherever I am, I'll be able to see that email. It's also going to help me see some red flags happening throughout the day. So even if you don't need to send a student to the office right away, I'll be getting that instant feedback of this student is doing the same types of behaviors in all of their classes, and I can see that and maybe pull them out. I can be proactive in that way with this form. Another cool thing is it is live, so it's not using paper copies like your old behavior form. It will allow a lot more communication in that way, I think. Okay, so how to fill out the form? You are going to get to the behavior form in whatever way you prefer. I suggest saving that form in your favorites tab on the toolbar at the top of your screen, so you can just click on that form whenever you need to. And then no matter what, the next step in how to use the behavior form is going to be to fill out the first section of the form no matter what. In the first section of the form, I'm going to move away from the slideshow, which looks like this, and I'm going to show you the actual behavior referral form. So this is what it's going to look like. The first thing it asks is, was the student sent to the office? That's what I'm going to look at right away to know, got to get my little booty to the office because the student was just sent there, or hey, I need to follow up with the student later. Just write the student's name. You don't need to write yours because your email address is there recorded. What day, when did the behavior occur? Where did it occur? And then if it was positive or negative. Answering this question is going to take you to one or of two of the next section. So if we, for example, say positive right here, we're going to go to the next section, which automatically pops up with questions about the positive behavior. So if a student does something that you think is really positive and needs to be acknowledged somehow by me outside of your classroom, you'll fill out this next section. What did the student do? And then how would you suggest that I show some recognition to the student? So everyone we know has a different love language. If you have read up on any of that, we all like to be appreciated in different ways. So maybe you know that this student time would really mean a lot for them. Maybe a small little gift would mean a lot. Praise or an act of service. You know the students sometimes better than I do, and so I could really appreciate and use your feedback in those times as well. Some schools do like a reward day at the end of the year where all students get out of class to go to Valley Fair. Some schools do, tiger tickets where all students get a candy bar, but we know that that doesn't necessarily work for all students. So I really want to kind of personalize our PBIS and reward system and make it work for each student individually. If there's anything else to note, you'll write it there and then just click submit. So super easy form for positive behavior, just those three things. That was all in this section. We'll move on to the next one.